Aye. Opposed, motion carried. Item D, approval of tonight's agenda. Anybody have any changes or additions to anything on here? If not, I'll call for a motion that we approve tonight's agenda as printed.
So moved.
Support.
Motion made by Lillis, support by Perpich. Oh, Rousey? You two sound alike. We might have to space these out here.
You gotta throw your hat in the ring.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. No appointments or presentations. Anybody from the audience? Looks like Bill ain't here tonight. And we'll move on to the consent agenda. Approval of payroll, February 16th through the 28th. Call for a motion that we approve the payroll.
So moved. Give it to Jimmy. It's his first.
Motion made by Perpich, support by Rousey. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item 2, termination of employment of Danny Zupancic, EMT. If there's no discussion or additions, call for a motion that we approve this termination.
So moved.
Motion made by Lewis, we have a support. Jim, okay. Support by Perpich. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, motion carried. No public hearings, no unfinished business. Under new business, first item, 2021 City Council Board and Committee Liaison Appointments. Okay, here now.
We have that first one that we didn't mark down for Councilor Drav. I'm on the Buildings and Grounds.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, yes.
I'm just wondering, you know, why don't you put me on there for that one? If nobody else wants that. I'll partner up with you, Joe.
Okay.
Then we've got the Airport Authority. You were the alternate. Were you gonna go for the regular one on that, Joe?
You know, I can.
I put the agenda in your box already.
Okay, well, I can. Perp, would you like to be the alternate?
Yeah, I'll definitely go.
That would be great then, because if I can't make it,
Okay, we got, Joint Recreation Board. Does anybody interested in that one? That and,
Brad had it.
yeah, if you wanna take, and Parks he had too. It's up to you.
That's fine.
Okay. And we got Personnel Committee. Joe, are you gonna move up to that one, or?
yeah, I could take that one.
Brian, you wanna be the alternate on that one?
I think I probably might be precluded.
Oh, okay. Johnny, you wanna go to alternate on that one?
Which one was that?
Personnel Committee.
I don't care as long as I qualify.
Yeah, you should be all right.
Well, it's up to you, he's receiving ASME benefits through the ASME contract, but it's up to you folks.
Yeah, that's okay. And we've got Streets and Alleys. Yeah. You wanna take that one, Jim? Okay, thanks. And we got a Marketing Committee. There's me and Bradley. I don't know.
We haven't met in a long time, but somebody.
John, you wanna go on that one?
What is it, marketing?
Yeah.
I'll sell somebody something.
What does that leave us? One more, Rams. Do we have to have somebody designated for that?
You always have, but you don't have to, because when I get the emails, I send them out to all of you.
You know something, why don't we just, who's ever available, what do you guys think?
You know, I think we did that one time where we talked about it and says, you know, send them out And
Yeah.
just when, everybody take a turn.
Yeah, if there's something of importance, who's ever free can go there that way.
And that way somebody's not stuck going all the time because,
Yeah.
No, Bradley didn't get appointed to anything within Rams, did he?
No.
No.
So do you want to take that off the list completely?
Yeah, why don't we? All right, you got all those changes there, Jackie?
I got them, so Stephanie.
Anybody have any other thoughts on that, or are these changes all good enough?
Mayor, if I may.
Yes, Joe.
Rousey, did you work for the city and you have benefits still?
Yes, that's correct.
If that's the discussion on the alternate for the personnel subcommittee, if they make decisions that would affect that, then another alternate maybe would be a better choice. If there's someone else that hasn't worked for the city and wouldn't be affected by it, because you wouldn't be able to make decisions on those types of things. He'd be precluded as well.
You know, do we really need an alternate?
I should be able to make them, we just.
You and I, yeah.
The thing about it is it's not that it's a once a week or once a month. We deal with it when it comes up. And with that being said, we'll deal with it when it comes up.
Yeah.
First correction. Okay.
Okay. Everybody good with those changes?
Stephanie will update them and put them in all your boxes.
So I'll call for a motion that we approve the city council board and committee liaison appointments.
So moved.
Motion made by Rousey. We have a support? Support by Perpich. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, motion
I
carried.
just have one quick question.
Yes, sir.
You put a thing in my box for the airport.
Yes,
Is there a meeting coming up?
Thursday.
Perp, can you make that meeting for me on Thursday because I'm leaving town?
What Thursday? This coming Thursday?
Yep,
When is it?
it's at 3:30.
Yeah,
No, actually, where is it?
Here.
here, right here.
So then we'll have to give you the packet before you leave. We'll just get it out of your box.
Yeah, I'm leaving Thursday morning. Will not be back until Monday.
I'll be available Thursday.
Thank you.
Item number 2, appoint police chief Lindy to the Eveleth, Virginia Airport Authority Board.
So moved.
You see his excitement?
Whoa.
Support.
I think that's what we did there.
Motion made by Coivinon, supported by Lillis. Any further discussion?
Welcome.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Congratulations, chief.
There you go.
Item 3, resolution accepting donation for the K-9 unit from Joanne McCarthy. Call for a motion that we accept this donation and send her a letter of thanks. That dog is like an ATM, you know? Everybody.
Gets everything. Also move that we accept it and give her a letter of thanks.
We have a support to that.
Also for
Support by Perpich. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, motion carried. Item number 4, request from Kraus Anderson to use city parking lot on Industrial Park Drive. What's,
So, as you know, when the city sold the old Finger Hut Hewitt building for daycare, we retained most of that parking lot, okay? For future development, hopefully within the parking lot or the adjacent land we own to the south of that. And so Kraus Anderson is really, ramping up. They've been working all winter long, but they're really gonna be ramping up with spring on the construction of the new elementary school and the high school. So they're in need of a place for some of their employees to park their vehicles. They'll shuttle them up to the job site. And then also to have 1 or 2 trucks with trailers come in during the week just to kind of stage some materials because space is limited until they get the parking lots built up there. So I'm gonna ask if you can maybe allow them to go up there for 30 days. They'll give us a certificate of insurance.
Okay.
Then in that 30 days, then Jerry, Allen, and I wanna meet with Kraus Anderson to understand what other property the city has, maybe they could utilize the parking, or what possibly they would do for us, okay? In return for using our parking lot for more fee.
Was this for employee parking?
Yes.
Cause I was wondering, some of that
Contract parking.
big equipment, how much are they gonna fit on that spot?
No.
You know, yeah, for employee
It's
parking.
Employee parking, and then
That'd be
maybe
good.
one or two,
Yeah.
tractor trailers with supplies on it
Mhm.
a week, and so, told them I would ask you, and we'll see where it goes from there. Anything else we do, I'll come back to you folks.
Anybody have any questions? Jack, you anything on that? Yeah, I see they're really going to town on that building, boy. Call for a motion and we grant the request from Kraus Anderson to use city parking lot on Industrial Park Drive.
I have a question.
Yes.
If we do grant this, and, is there some kind of, I understand the insurance part.
Yep.
And I get that, but is there any, security concerns? Is there lighting up there? I mean, are they parking these cars?
Well, they'll be parking their cars from about 6:30 in the morning to 4:30.
But if they have a flatbed or something like that, with a tractor trailer with parts and stuff on it?
That'll be their responsibility.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
yep.
So will this be spelled out in an agreement?
Well, for the first
So
30
noting
days,
that.
not likely just a verbal, but as we move forward, it will be. And I'll talk to Pat Gallagher tomorrow, Charles Anderson, and just remind him that we're not liable, and he's a pretty bright man. He probably knows that, but I don't know.
No, I just want to make sure that they understand that.
Yep.
That
Mhm.
security is there to go.
Right.
Yeah.
And it is pretty, it is lighted up. There's parking lot lights, and I believe they're all working. And there's some lights on the daycare building, and then the building next to it has some lights.
I don't think we've got them turned on.
I don't know, how do we turn?
I was up there, well, when was our last storm? About 4 days ago? I was up there at 3 o'clock in the morning and all our lights in that parking lot are off.
Oh, I'm gonna-
Cause I was tooling around up there making little roads for myself and I was going, oh, I can't see nothing up here.
I don't guess we'll have to ask Jerry about that. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure, I don't.
Was there a switch for that inside the building?
Good question.
Because we might have shut it off after Kiewit left.
Yeah.
And maybe that parking lot, because that parking lot was tied in with Finger Hut.
Yeah.
So I'll bet you that the light switch is in Finger Hut.
So we'll ask Jerry, then we can call Brandy.
Yeah, and figure out what we have to do to get it on its own because it's two separate entities now.
Or if we have to have her turn it on, we'll pay her. It's not, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, lights in parking lot, we'll call on that. We'll talk to her about that part.
Yeah.
Any other questions or discussion? If not, we have a motion to approve that request. Do we have a motion? Oh. Need a motion and a support.
Support.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, motion carried. Item number 5. Authorize the Director of Public Works to purchase regular road salt for the 21-22 season from the Cooperative Purchasing Venture, state bid, or open market program. This is something we do every year. Isn't that,
Also move that we do this because if I remember right, we do this because we lock in the best deal on the bids and all.
We lock in the best deal, yeah, with the state bids, 'cause
Yeah.
there's hundreds of cities and townships that go through.
And as soon as we can lock in,
They find the lowest bid for us, and so we've got such a big quantity, so.
I'll
so
support
We're
that.
asking for the okay to
yeah.
go ahead and get this.
I know it seems like it's kind of, winter's just over, but we could save a few dollars on this by the time next winter comes and get mixed up or whatever we have to do with it when we get it here.
Right, and we have to have our order out, before the end of this month.
Yep.
As long as
So I will so move.
you are.
you're supporting that, Brian?
Yes, sir.
Motion made by Koivunen, support by Lillis. Any further discussion? You know, you hate to think of this already,
I know.
because this other garbage hasn't quite gone yet.
Yeah, we're not quite done.
It's
yet.
almost like fertilizer for the golf course. You know, we order that and when there's snow on the ground and you do it because you get the best deals.
That's true. No further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, motion carried. Item K, anybody have any committee reports or meetings? I don't think we had anything much since the last meeting, did we?
Well, I'm gonna try, when Jerry comes back, you know, we've been hitting and missing about the golf course. I wanna give you guys an update of, you know, where we were with the money and stuff last year, just so you know. And, then we'll get ready for this year, because hopefully we gotta finish up down at the, Hippodrome. We've still got more time to do there, and then as soon as that clears up, we'll probably be able to get them out to the golf course and start sprucing that up. But I want you guys to all have the figures from last year, because we didn't get them done yet. We've been kind of lackadaisical, and I don't know if they had them all done yet. But as soon as I get that, or we'll
Yeah,
get it,
we're
we'll
just
get.
finishing up the annual audit.
Yeah, you know, and I didn't think anybody was that
Yep.
worried about it. I just wanted to touch base with everybody, because it's gonna be here before we know it, hopefully. Well, and the thing about the golf course is, it all depends on the weather. I mean, we can go back 10 years, 20 years, and it's a weather-related thing whether we do good or not, so hopefully we'll have a good year, but I just wanna make sure everybody gets the figures.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see, you know, what,
Well, you know, the
Kinda year.
COVID's, people are starting to move around a little bit. We just need the weather to cooperate, and hopefully, you know, the course has been very good the last 3-4 years. Haven't heard many complaints, and
In very good shape.
yeah, so we'll go from there.
Biggest thing out there is the winter kill
Yes.
and the people that don't observe the fences around the.
Yeah, and I don't know, I talked to John a little bit 2 weeks ago, and he said that they haven't had time to walk it yet. But
As far as I know, all the fencing is up, and I think everything was solid.
when you drive by IRRB and look over there, I see green grass. It's coming.
Yeah, yeah.
anyone else have anything, any meetings, or?
We got HRA tomorrow, so, nothing to report there. Shared Services Committee, is delayed till next month, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't been at any, other meetings yet for a while, but things are gonna start getting busy now. Few things in the works. Anything else to bring up, Brian?
Well, I just want to welcome Counselor Perpich and thank you for stepping up to fill the role.
I echo the same thing there, Jim. Glad you came on board.
And our newest member to the team, besides Counselor Perpich, is Chief Lindy. Welcome. Anything else we can put him on?
Give us a report.
I'm gonna pay for it, aren't I?
And hopefully we got years of positive press from this chief, or
Yeah.
nothing but good, nothing but good news.
Joe, you got anything else to bring up?
No, I got myself in enough trouble.
John?
No, Jim, I'm really, we're gonna have lots of fun. Chief, you've already had lots of fun.
Yeah.
I've got absolutely nothing.
Jim, you got anything to say, or we're being really easy on you this first one?
That's okay. I just wanted to get again slowly and catch up. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've been in formal meetings like this.
Well, you got any questions you got a lot of guys up here in the staff, anything, don't hesitate, to ask stuff, so. Cause, it doesn't, once you've been around, you kind of see what's going on, and we try to keep everybody
I see more
up.
now that I'm retired,
Oh, yeah, that's,
Yeah.
And I guess now that I have the time, I, filling in on a commission or in this spot here now isn't that great, I'm always looking for something.
and it's hard to find people who have the time, and somebody's gotta do the job. It's just that simple.
But, a big thing is it's caring too.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think each and every one of us that are here, care about the city of Eveleth. So that's got a lot to do with it too.
I'm finding, I know fewer and fewer people in this town,
Mm-hmm.
When I first moved into my house, there was I know everybody, it's the Betty's, the Eliases, the Hobians, the Debs.
Yeah.
You know, Rajeskis, you know, and even across the street too, you know. All those people are gone now. And then I try to be friendly, smile, say hello, you know, at least come over and introduce yourself, you know, at least once, you know. You know, it's hard. I think some people are skeptical about your intentions if you smile at them or say hi anymore, so.
Yeah.
It is, it's different. Years ago, when we grew up, if you saw a name, you knew what town they were from.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
What block they live in.
Yeah, that's the way it was, and that's not like that anymore.
You know, we get a lot of people that move to town and, you know, each and every one of them has their own identity. I mean, we all get out, hi, how are you? And the people moving now, they look at us like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know, but we're from the old school and that's just how we were brought up.
Yeah,
Is check on your neighbors and,
yeah, that's true.
you know, it's totally different now.
Well, I don't have anything else to bring up. Jim, you got anything else then? Again, thanks for coming on board. Jackie, you got anything?
I don't, I already gave Jim about 500 pieces of paper.
I see that.
That he gets
Right.
to pick and choose what he'd like to read, use the rest for kindling.
Steph, you got anything? Chief, anything to add?
Nothing tonight, sir.
They set you up on that one quick. Mark?
Yes, just one thing, the items that we had up for auction at the city garage, that closed yesterday, and I believe everything was bid on and everything's gonna be taken, and they're gonna come down to the shop tomorrow, set up the office down there, and they're gonna come and grab the vehicles and lawnmowers and everything else that was
Oh, good.
up for auction, so I think it went well, everything went.
Clean that stuff out then. Joel, we got anything from you? Any words of wisdom here?
No, Mayor.
Good to see you once in a while.
Good to see you too.
Ellen, how about you? Anything?
Yeah.
Because it looks like we got a lot of projects that are gonna start coming together. Well, I've got nothing. Anybody from the audience? Nobody here? If not, I'm gonna adjourn the meeting.